world of YouTube. This is Singing Sweetly with Mary Catherine, and I'm Mary Catherine. All right, so in today's video is going to be a fail singing video, all right? And so I have a video where I've already watched some of it. So there's, I think, 5 left. We'll see if we get to all of them. Of Try Not to Laugh Top 10 Worst X Factor Auditions. So I've already watched the first 5. They were pretty interesting. So we'll see how the rest goes. I'm hoping with this video that we are able to, or that I am able to take the opportunity to share some of my thoughts and some critiques on how and what they can do to help improve their voice or to just find a new hobby. Just as a reminder, I do have a degree in music. A lot of the techniques and the things that I share are from my own personal experiences of my studies throughout the years. My own opinion. All right, without further ado, we're going to start this and see how it goes. Our first video. Why are my headphones always tangled? Here we go.
Make a change for once in my life.
Hello. What's your name?
My name's Onkar Judge,
Okay, why are you here, Onkar?
because I believe I've got what it takes to make the X Factor.
Are you going to win?
Yes, I am.
Good. Who are you as good as?
Michael Jackson's, Daniel Bedingfield, George Michael.
All right.
Pretty high level expectation of quality, especially since he starts off with Michael Jackson, which also makes sense of why the video starts off with a Michael Jackson song. The other thing that I'm worried about even before he starts is that his stage presence or how he shows himself isn't very confident, really and truly. He's just like, hi, my name is, I think his name was Encore. Hi, my name is Encore. I think I have what it takes. No, I mean, if you have the confidence and you really believe you have a voice like Michael Jackson and all the other people that he listed, you are going to be out there. You're going to be, hello, my name is such and such. I got what it takes, you know, and really showing and emoting that you do have what it takes. He's like the kid in the back corner of the class that always has the right answer but never says anything because they're too nervous to share what the answer is. So anyways, those are my just first impressions before he even sings. So stage presence really matters. Okay?
All right, here I go then.
What have we done to the world? Look what we've done.
What have we done to the world? Like, it's still that very shy, timid, not allowing the air to come through and really project the voice that he does, which I think he does have a voice, he just doesn't know how to use it. And he's doing this kind of like with his hands, and that's just awkward. Awkward, people. Don't be awkward. My life in a nutshell. I am awkward. Hashtag. Okay.
What about all the peace that you pledged your only son?
Also, he's taking his voice way to the back, especially on those higher notes, which shows the fact that he's using incorrect tension within his neck to create the notes in the higher, those higher notes that he's singing. There's a difference between good tension and bad tension with the neck. Okay, good tension, your neck should look relaxed for the most part. But bad tension is what a lot of pop singers do. Of when they're singing, you'll see kind of this tension and tendon like popping out, or like veins sticking out and things like that. It's a session of bad tension because they're using their throat to create the notes instead of the airflow to create the notes, okay? All right, so.
Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war?
Open your mouth.
Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore?
I'm not sure what song he's singing, and that's partly because he's not enunciating the words that he's saying and not opening his mouth. Yeah, you're not going to get anywhere if you don't let it go. Sorry I used a Frozen reference, but it's true. I like how I said sorry for using a Frozen reference, and then he goes into this kind of deal where it kind of reminds me of Frozen 2 from Into the Unknown. Anyways, that was just... oh, good timing. Okay, brilliant. Moving on. For lack of support, and I mean, at least he has his mouth open more so, but definitely not enough to help create the sound, okay? Now, what I mean by that is, so, okay. Sound waves move up and down, right? Okay. Little bit of a science lesson for today. Okay, they move up and down. The higher the note you sing, the more, or the longer or the bigger those sound waves become. And so when you're singing, you have to create the space in with your mouth in order to allow the sound to have the best shot of hitting the note that it needs to with the clearest of tone quality. There's always a way, but realistically, if you want to sing healthy, you need to open your mouth. The higher that you go, the more you need to open your mouth. Also, here's the trick of the trade, okay? Which I didn't learn this until I was studying with my ever so fabulous, who we all love and miss dearly, Christine Szynski. Oh my gosh, international opera singer. So grateful for the opportunity to work with her when I did while I was at school. So, okay, here goes. So I'm going to try to do my side profile here, okay? So a lot of times when we drop our jaw, we just go straight down, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. And it only goes a certain distance. But if you bring your jaw out and then down, it adds about, I don't know, for me, I think about an inch of length in order to open my mouth. Okay. So here's the first way of just going straight down, and then I'll do the second way of bringing my jaw out and then down. So okay, I'll do it again. Okay. Okay. So could you tell the difference? Sorry, I can't really see myself while I'm doing that, but that will help you to be able to increase your mouth capacity on those higher notes, especially for you ladies and guys. Both, all sexes. Okay. Okay. So there's lots of things that I'm finding in this. All right. All sorts of gems. Also, sorry, there's so many things. I'm sorry. His posture is like hunched over a little bit, and when he breathed in, he went problem. When you breathe, you want to keep the breath inside your body so then you can use it as you're singing. If you're going to breathe and then let it out before you sing, that's not gonna help you. It's gonna hurt ya because you need air to sing. Don't know if you know that, but yeah, you do, okay? So you want to make sure, when you're standing as a singer, you want to make sure that you have a good foundation with your feet, that you're not. So, okay, I'll just go through the whole process, okay? Feet, okay, need to be shoulder width apart, okay? One foot slightly in front of the other, so then if you end up swaying or something, you have more of a balance, okay? And when you're singing, you want to kind of be more on the balls of your feet rather than on the heels of your feet. Because if you're on the heels of your feet, then you're going to tend to, I guess, I don't know another word, but I mean, sag, you know, be flat, okay? If you're on the balls of your feet, more so, okay, then you're more willing to be engaged and to sing, okay, forward and get it out there, okay? More energized, okay? Knees, they need to be straight but not locked, okay? Now for me, I have double jointed knees, and so when I have my legs straight, they looked like they're locked, but they're really not, okay? So it's okay. I just tend to, between songs, just to bend my knees in between songs just to make sure that I'm not locking my knees. Because I can't lock my knees because they just are automatically straight. Anyways, hips, you want to make sure that they're not thrusted forward. They don't want to be taken too far back, so then your booty's sticking out super far, kind of a deal. So they just need to be nice and straight. Shoulders, they need to be back and relaxed. So a nice easy exercise, just bring them, reach them up to your ears and then rotate them back. Okay, so you want this nice open chest cavity, okay? Because guess where your air goes? Into your lungs, which is right here, from here to here, okay? That's where your lungs are, and you get them and you're singing. Yeah, all right. So glad we cleared that up, okay? So don't want to breathe in your stomach. Don't know why you would want to breathe in your stomach, because your lungs are here, not down there. Anyways, so nice open chest cavity. You never want to slouch and lose the opportunity to have the maximum amount of chest cavity open, so then the lungs can expand the most amount of air, I guess you could say. And then your head, chin, parallel to the ground, okay? You don't want your head up tilted. You don't want it tucked in. Just nice parallel, okay? So then usually your eyes are looking up. And if you're looking at people or like judges or something like that, you want to tend to look like right above their heads. So then it looks like you're looking at them, but you're really not. And it's a really nice trick, because I get freaked out when I look at people while I'm singing. So anyways, so just some tricks of the trade. So yeah, his posture is definitely not where it needs to be in order to allow the airflow to even be there. And he doesn't even have any air to have stuff. So we're going to go about like 10 seconds back in order to see that again and see how that inhibits him from being able to hit the notes the way that they need to. Yeah, super. I don't know what notes he's trying to get hit.
But sorry, I thought that was a flare. I thought that was a solid wall.
Ow. Wow, that's got to hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
Oh. That doesn't.
But he's still going. Oh gosh.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Onka, what the hell was that?
Wow.
My voice isn't there, sorry to say. Seriously,
It isn't there. It's because you don't have any of the things in place in order for it to be there. As I just established throughout this whole video for I don't know how many minutes. All right. Also, he's probably nervous, but I mean, even with nerves, like the basics and the foundation of what he needs in order to sing normally isn't there. So
I am a true performer. I've been in karaoke finals without looking at the screen.
karaoke finals. Good. Good for you, sweetheart. Karaoke finals, okay? Karaoke finals without looking at the screen. That is the same thing as performing on stage in front of a live audience. No, no, it's not. Okay.
And I've had 95% of the audience on my side.
How much of that audience was drinking and wasn't already drunk?
I'm going to be honest with you, Onka. It is one of the worst I've ever heard.
I wouldn't say it's the worst. I've heard worser. I mean, it actually sounded like he could have a voice, but he just doesn't have any of the technique or the skills in order to produce the voice in the way that he needs, and just doesn't know how to present himself in a way that is appealing. And so, yeah, not the worst, but really not the best. Lots of gold nuggets in there to look at, and to realize that yes, he could have a voice, but he needs some help, and that's okay. All of us need help. I still need help. Okay, next one.
Hello,
Hi, boys.
you alright? And who have we got here?
Anton and Seb.
And Seb.
And what makes you different from everyone else in the charts today?
Well, we got our own style, but if we had to say one, it'd probably be like P. Diddy and Usher.
Okay.
Yet again, stage presence, they're not using the opportunity to warm up their voice of, you know, announcing themselves. They're just like, hey, we're here. It's not impressive.
But he sounds, when he sings on his own, he sounds like a bit like Rick Astley as well.
Right.
So P. Diddy, Usher and Rick Astley.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, it's a good mix.
And guys,
And they're white.
presume you think you can win. What happens when you win? What's the next stage?
Well, we want to be worldwide selling artists.
Okay, off you go.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 mysterious girl, move your body close to mine.
Come on, move your body. Come on, move your body.
I stop and stare at you, walking on the...
Okay, literally, this reminds me of when I was like in the 3rd grade, and I had never had any dancing lessons before. And at my elementary school, there was this dance team deal with my elementary school, and I really wanted to be involved and to participate because I really enjoyed dancing. I just never had the opportunity to actually be in a dance team or have lessons or anything. And so I went into auditions with this other kid who also wanted to be in it, and him and I like pretty much had one practice right before, and we had to have like a 1.5-minute dance routine with a song. And I guess whenever my sister like timed the whole song or something, because this was back when we didn't have, you know, the iPods and stuff. This was off of like a CD player and it didn't, you know, tell you how much time had gone by. So you had to use like a stopwatch or something. Anyways, I guess my sister had timed it wrong. And so we had about like a minute of our choreography done, which was really bad choreography. And then we had 30 seconds still to go in our audition. And we were just like, what do we do? What do we do? And so we just started doing like random crap all over the place. And it's just like, I'm doing like these twirls that I thought were impressive, and he's doing this other stuff. I don't even remember what he did. This was back in the 3rd grade, y'all. That's a long time ago. But yeah, so I feel like this is kind of one of those scenarios where like, they're like, hey, we kind of do this on the side. We enjoy it. Let's just go and do this. Not really actually preparing and for the audition. They're just like, yeah, let's do this. We're going to rock it.
Sure, I try to concentrate. My mind wants to explore. The tropical scene of you takes me up above. And girl, when I look at you, oh, I fall.
Also, okay, so the guy with the curly blonde hair with the black shirt, I feel like he has a lot of potential. He just doesn't know how to use the instrument that he has. And I feel like he's just trying to recreate other singers instead of being his own voice. Which, I mean, yes, singing, you have to start somewhere, but really and truly, like, you are your own person. Don't try to copy somebody else. I had a lot of voice teachers that wouldn't sing in front of me because they wanted to make sure that I was developing my own voice and not their voice that they had worked on for lots of years. So anyways, and then the other guy is just like, yeah, yo, huh, hey, just random nonsense of nothing to benefit. It would be better if he was like beatboxing throughout the whole thing or something.
In love, no doubt you look so fine.
He looks so lost.
Girl, I wanna make you mine.
Yeah, come on.
Just let me be with
He also sounds Jamaican.
that I love.
Woman that I love.
No doubt you're the only man.
Whoa.
Who can love you like I can.
Yeah, man.
Just let me
Yeah,
be with
No.
woman that I love.
Pretty sure that they're on something because they look so dead. Or at least the guy in the yellow shirt.
I mean, it's more like Anton Deaf. It's just...
Come on, Simon.
Oh, guys, come on.
Come on, we know we're good enough, Simon.
No.
No disrespect, but we've heard we're pretty good.
Look, Anton, Seb, I mean, it was just crazy bad.
Give us a chance, we will prove to you. We're different.
We can get better.
We're different.
You are different.
We never had anything like this on the show before.
Absolutely, we've heard nothing like this.
All right, Louis, yes or no?
No.
Cheryl?
Yeah, no, I don't think you're right for this.
Please, give us a chance.
Guys?
Come on.
Guys.
See, and the really sad thing about this is that they're really asking like they've tried, and the way that they presented it doesn't look like they tried at all, which is really sad. And so it's just like, why should we give you a chance when your performance doesn't even look like you put two brain cells together in order to present us with something with actual good quality? So, yeah.
Guys, it's a no.
Sing it through mine. Sing it.
You're the reason I go on in life. Yeah, better to have lost in love.
Okay, that guy in the black shirt, he actually, I think, could go somewhere if he learned to bring his sound to the front of his mouth and let the sound go out instead of singing in his like nasal cavity in his head. If you bring it out, I think that would be just so much nicer. But the other guy, he's just standing there being like a white Jamaican dude thing. So, yeah.
Okay. You can't sing well
If you
enough.
wouldn't mind. Sing if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, for God's sake, it's a
I'm
no.
sorry, Simon, but he's a good singer.
No!
Can't take no for answer.
Guys, you've got to
Enrique
leave.
Hero or If You Mind. Just choose which song would you
You've
rather.
got...
Because I really feel like the one guy could have actually done really well, but if he had a little bit more training, but the other guy was just there, not benefiting, and they were, yeah. Anyways, all right, so I think that's going to be all for today. Maybe I'll get to the other two at another point, but I feel like there was a lot of things in the ones that I did show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all right? And leave some comments below on, you know, what you think, if you agree, if you disagree with some of the things that I said, or, I mean, if you have any recommendations on some other videos that you would like for me to watch and to give my input and critique on. So this was, I mean, definitely not the worst that I've seen, but really interesting, and sometimes you just feel really bad. Anyways, till next time.